Can Sabine Wren use the Force? The first two episodes of Ahsoka have established that Sabine has received training in the ways of the Jedi. However, it is not yet clear if she is Force sensitive. When discussing her training with Huyang, he describes her aptitude for the Force as being worse than any Jedi that he has ever known, though he does encourage her not to give up on her training. She was taught the ways of the lightsaber, both from Kanan when she acquired the Darksaber, and presumably from Ahsoka, but we do not know what type of instruction she has received regarding the Force. The question that is on my mind is, if Sabine is Force sensitive, why has she never displayed any abilities? To answer this question, I think there are two possibilities. First, Sabine was born just before the rise of the Empire, meaning that she was born into a world where being Force sensitive was a very dangerous fact. Had the Empire learned of her connection to the Force, she would be taken away from her family and most likely turned into an Inquisitor. It would then make sense that her family would encourage her to do everything she could to bury her Force sensitivity, possibly to the point of forgetting how to use it entirely. This would explain why she appears to struggle with it now. Another reason for her lack of Force use could lie within the history of the Mandalorians and the Jedi. To date, we only know of one Mandalorian who became a Jedi, this being the creator of the Darksaber, Tar Vizsla. Historically, Mandalorians have been wary of, and sometimes outright hostile to Jedi. Their warrior culture conflicts directly with the Jedi teachings, and Mandalorians place high value on their families and their connections, whereas a Jedi must sever all personal attachments. It could be that Sabine's family was ashamed of her Force sensitivity and made her hide it from other Mandalorians. Given the way that we see Sabine's family interact with each other during Rebels, I think that her family hiding her abilities as a matter of safety is far more likely than making her hide it out of shame. While they've certainly had their issues, they all care for each other deeply, and I would find it very odd that if they had forced her to hide out of shame, that this would not have been a plot point already covered during Rebels. It is also important to acknowledge the possibility that Sabine simply can't use the Force, and that all the training she has received has been purely one of physical instruction with lightsabers, as well as the knowledge possessed by the Jedi. On a personal note, this is the aspect of Ahsoka that I am most hesitant towards. I don't think anything in Rebels ever indicated that Sabine might be Force sensitive. I think that suddenly giving her this ability is coming a bit out of left field. But tell me, what do you think? Will we end up seeing Sabine use the Force? Why has it taken her so long to do so? Let me know your thoughts in the comments, and also don't forget to like this video, subscribe if you haven't already, and click the notification bell so you don't miss any future content. With all that said, have a great rest of your day.